Hi everyone, it's Steph here from ifyandcards.blogspot.co.uk and I'm back to share with you these cards I've made and I think they're beautiful. I've recently, it was my last day at work, Thursday just gone, so I wanted to make cards for all of the venues where I've met some amazing staff, and this is what I've come up with. And what I've used is I've done them all in the in colours. I've only got these two left to show you, and this is the lemon lime twist and that is the fresh fig. And I've used the coffee cafe bundle and also the matching framelits, and these are the itty bitty bows that I've used as well, and I just really like it. So what I'm going to do is I'll pop them to one side and I'm going to show you how to make it, but this time we're doing it in berry burst. So for the card base you will need a piece of card that is 11 3/4 by 4 1/8. And then on the 11 3/4 inch side, you just score it in half at 5 7/8. So basically, it's exactly half of an A4. So you could get two of these out of one A4 card. So that's our base there. Then what we've got is I've gotten two pieces of Whisper White, and these both measure 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. And obviously one is for the front, and then the other one will be for the inside there. Okay, so the first bit I'm going to do first is a little bit of watercolouring. I'm going to get me Berry Burst ink. I'm just going to press so there's some of that ink like that, and I'm just going to use my stamping spritzer. I'm just going to pop it in here, and we're going to use the lid as a paint palette. And then what I also like to do before I put my colour on is I just spritz the card a little bit. And for the brush, I'm just using this, and this is some makeup brushes I bought, and I just like how big it is to do it. So you just want to load up some colour onto your brush, and then just basically just swish back and forth until you're happy with where you've got the colour. I'm doing it so it doesn't go all over the card, it's just in places. So I think that's okay for me. I'm quite happy with that. Just get my baby wipe and I'll mop up some of that moisture out of there. And then I'll shut that, because what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this to one side. Won't take long to dry, but we'll pop it to one side. And what we'll do, we'll start on our other bits. So what we'll do is I want to, first of all, I'll show you the stamp set, isn't it, really? This is the stamp set we're using today, and I just love it. I love all things coffee. You know, you could do milkshakes here. You know, if you like your mocha frappes, you could do one of those. You know, you've got the small and you've got the medium. You've got the band here to go around the cup. So today I'm going to use the coffee beans, and we're going to stamp that on the inside of the mat for the inside. We're also using this stamp here, this stamp, the lid, and thanks a latte. Okay, so I will get my coffee beans out. Actually, I'll get my cup out as well. Just to show you, where's my blocks gone? 2 seconds. Oh, there we are. I'm putting them away. It's not good. Right, so coffee beans mounted up. I'm going to stamp them in early espresso. So just ink that up. I'm just going to pop that down in the bottom corner there, like that. Also, while we've got the coffee beans out, I also decorated my envelopes. And this is all I've got left out of mine. These are the Whisper White C6 envelopes, and you get 40 in here. And the quality on these is just amazing, absolutely beautiful. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some of them coffee beans again, and I'm just going to pop it in the middle of the flap on the back. We'll pop that to one side because we'll do a bit more stamping on it later. Oh, might as well keep this out. Not used to doing a card, so I'm not used to having everything that went out. So I need my scrap piece of card, which I did have out. Oh, it's here underneath my ink pad. So what we're going to do now, Will that fit on there? No, it won't. So I'll need me bigger block. This is the coffee lid. I'm just going to stamp that in early espresso, just anywhere like that. And look at that, how beautiful is it? And we also have the coordinating thinlits to cut all of these pieces out, even the coffee beans, and it's, you know, it's just amazing really. So I think that's it with that ink pad. Pop these coffee beans away because I also want to stamp this thanks a latte, and that's going to be in Berry Burst, and then we're going to stamp this smaller cup in soft suede. So I'll pop my stamps away, so otherwise I'll lose them. So we need the thanks a latte, and you also need this one. Just take that off, and I'll need that one out in a second also. So I'll just mount that one up ready, and our thanks a latte. So Berry Burst for the thanks a latte. Make sure with that one. And look how gorgeous it is. You know, they just, for any coffee lovers, this set is an absolute must-have. Pop that ink to one side until I need it again. And then for this smaller coffee cup, obviously we are using soft suede ink. And I'd just like to say as well, this card is I saw a card on Pinterest by Lisa Preto, I believe her name is. And I have changed up slightly, but it was seeing hers that gave me the inspiration to do this one. It was just beautiful what she done. Right, so that's stamped out there. Just quickly clean my stamp and pop these stamps away again before I lose them, because I don't want to be losing anything. So what I would be doing now is I would go ahead and I would cut all of these out, and I'll just show you these coffee cup framelit dies. These are all available in the new annual catalogue, and you can get them as a bundle, saving 10%. So as you can see, there's one there, and that would go around that coffee cup. We've got one for the lid. It fits around like that. And then this small oval here will cut that thanks a latte out. The other ones I've used is, I've already previously done it. I stamped the this large coffee cup out in early espresso onto crumb cake card. But I've already previously went and done that and cut that out, as I have with these. And I've also cut out two of these, and these are the little holders, you know, to stop you from burning your hands, and they're lovely, they emboss and everything. So what I'll do is I'll get them and I'll show you. So obviously I've already done them. Put it all in my little tub here. Just empty everything out. So there's that coffee cup cut out, and we have our two sleeves. One is going to go on one of each of the cups, just like that. So just pop them up here. We've got the coffee lid that's going to sit on the small one, and the thanks a latte. So I've already previously done that. So what we're going to come back to is we're going to come back to this piece. Yeah, this is nice and dry now. So what we're going to do is just mount up the sentiment that says happiness is a cup of coffee that's shared with a friend. And I just love that. It's just, it is really nice. But we're actually going to stamp off, so I'm just going to get this paper using my Berry Burst ink and just ink that up. Make sure it's nice, and then stamp it off, and then just stamp onto the card like that. Then again, stamp off and just pop one round about in the middle. Most of this will get covered, but I do just like the fact that it does just pop through. And there we go. That is our background here. And then we've got one more little bit of stamping to do, and then that's it. It's like a super quick video for me. Super quick. just pop that back in there because we have these 2 little hearts, and I'm going to stamp them onto this card as well. Just get them out. A small block. I'm not going to stamp these off. And what I want to do is I just want to sort of gauge where my coffee cup is going to go, and then just do them like that, and then pick the other one up, and again just like that. Right, that now, oh no, that's just stamp dropped on the floor. It's fine, we'll worry about that later. What we're going to do is we're also going to stamp this sentiment onto the front of our envelope, and it will be when I've just put it away. Not very organised. I do try, I just forget things really. So I'm just going to ink that up, bring back my envelope, but I'm going to stamp off. And then just in this bottom right hand corner, I'm just going to stamp that like that. And I just like, you know, not everybody, you don't have to do this part, you know, but I do like to personalise my envelopes if I can. So now we can pop our inks away because we are ready just to assemble the card. So I'm just going to use Tombow for this. You can use your fast fuse, but it just gives you a bit more wiggle room and it allows you to get your mats straight. So we'll do the inside piece first, and then just line that up so you've got a nice even border going. I think I've just got ink on the card. So you've got a nice even border going all the way around, and then again on the piece for the front, and then just layer that up. And now we just need to layer our little bits up. So one of the coffee bands, like the cup bands, is just going to sit on there like that, and then I'm just going to lay this one down flat, and stick that about there just underneath them hearts we stamped, not quite in the centre, sorry. And then I found it easier to use my glue dot. I'm just going to stick this onto that band there, and just stick that in the centre. And again, once I can pick it up, put a couple of little glue dots near the very bottom of your coffee cup, and then just pop that on like that. Then a bit Tombow on this wrap, and just lay that down. And what I've done is I've just applied some double-sided tape, foam tape, and what we're going to do is just pop that one there like that. On the previous ones, I did use the itty bitty bows to put here, but I actually used them all when I was making my cards, so I didn't have any more. So this is our, I believe it's our Whisper White sheer ribbon, and all I've done with this is I've just coloured it with our markers. So I've used the Berry Burst marker and tied a little bow, and I'm just going to apply that with a glue dot. Oh, the glue dot hasn't, might need to roll it up a little bit with it being such a small itty bitty bow. And then grab your bow, add on the glue dot, and then just pop on our little bow like that. So there we have it, our beautiful little thanks a latte card, you know, using the Coffee Cafe bundle, and bring back the other ones in that we done. I really hope you like it, you know, because you're not used to me doing cards, but thank you for watching. Bye.